Tibetan Buddhism and Neuroscience, the meeting of ancient wisdom and modern science. The mind is the vastest of all realms, and it is here that Tibetan Buddhism and neuroscience converge to illuminate the path to clarity and compassion. Zoran. For millennia, the dragons of wisdom have marveled at the human quest to understand the mind and its boundless potential. In recent decades, a profound union has emerged between the ancient practices of Tibetan Buddhism and the scientific study of neuroscience. These two realms, seemingly distinct, reveal a shared pursuit: the understanding of consciousness, the cultivation of mental well-being, and the mastery of the mind's limitless capacities. Allow me, Zoran the Dragon, to guide you through this confluence of ancient and modern wisdom. Tibetan Buddhism, the science of the inner world. Tibetan Buddhism is a rich tradition that offers profound insights into the nature of the mind, rooted in meditation practices and ethical living. At its core are teachings on mindfulness, compassion, and the interconnectedness of all beings. The tradition recognizes that the mind is both the source of suffering and the key to liberation. Through meditation, practitioners learn to observe their thoughts, transcend attachment, and cultivate states of equanimity and joy. Key principles of Tibetan Buddhism include mindfulness and awareness, training the mind to focus on the present moment without judgment; compassion and loving kindness, developing empathy and love for all beings, recognizing the shared nature of existence; the nature of emptiness, understanding that all phenomena are interdependent and lack inherent existence, which reduces attachment and fosters peace. These teachings align with what dragons have long practiced: the art of observing the currents of thought and emotion to navigate life with wisdom and harmony. Neuroscience, mapping the mind. Neuroscience, the scientific study of the brain and nervous system, seeks to uncover the mechanisms that underpin thought, emotion, and behavior. Recent advances have revealed the brain's remarkable capacity for neuroplasticity, the ability to adapt and change in response to experience. This discovery resonates deeply with Tibetan Buddhism's emphasis on the malleability of the mind through meditation and ethical living. Studies on meditation and its effects on the brain have demonstrated reduced stress and anxiety. Regular meditation decreases activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, promoting emotional regulation. Increased compassion and empathy. Loving kindness meditation strengthens neural circuits associated with empathy and social connection. Enhanced focus and attention. Mindfulness practices improve activity in the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for concentration and decision-making. These findings echo the wisdom of Tibetan Buddhism, showing that the mind can be trained to foster resilience, clarity, and compassion. The Dalai Lama's vision, a dialogue of disciplines. One of the most significant figures in bridging Tibetan Buddhism and neuroscience is His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. Through initiatives such as the Mind and Life Institute, the Dalai Lama has engaged in dialogue with scientists to explore the intersections of Buddhist philosophy and neuroscience. These conversations have led to groundbreaking research on the effects of meditation on mental health and cognitive function. The Dalai Lama's vision is one of integration, recognizing that ancient wisdom and modern science can complement each other to advance humanity's understanding of the mind. His efforts have inspired a global movement that brings the insights of meditation to schools, workplaces, and healthcare settings. The intersection of practice and science, the collaboration between Tibetan Buddhism and neuroscience has given rise to practical tools for enhancing mental well-being, such as mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and compassion-based meditation programs. These practices are informed by both ancient teachings and modern research, making them accessible to people of all backgrounds. For example, mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, developed by Dr. John Kabat-Zinn. This program integrates mindfulness meditation with scientific insights to reduce stress and improve quality of life. Compassion training, Programs like Stanford University's Compassion Cultivation Training CCT draw on Tibetan Buddhist principles to foster empathy and emotional resilience. These initiatives exemplify the dragon's wisdom. That harmony arises when diverse perspectives converge to illuminate the path forward. Zoran's reflection on Tibetan Buddhism and neuroscience. Tibetan Buddhism and neuroscience are two sides of the same coin, one exploring the inner world through wisdom and compassion, the other mapping the outer mechanisms of the mind. Together, they reveal the profound truth that the mind is both a sanctuary and a source of infinite potential. Zoran, the confluence of Tibetan Buddhism and neuroscience, offers a vision of hope and possibility. It shows that through intentional practice and understanding, humans can transcend suffering, cultivate joy, and create lives of meaning and connection. This union is a reminder that the journey to the mind's true potential is as ancient as it is modern, a shared endeavor of all who seek to know themselves. References: Explore the Mind and Life Institute's work on the intersection of Buddhism and neuroscience here. Learn about studies on mindfulness and meditation's impact on the brain in journals like Nature Neuroscience and Psychological Science. Discover resources on Tibetan Buddhism and its teachings through His Holiness the Dalai Lama's official website. Zoran's reflection. These visionaries are the dragons of your age, soaring above the clouds of convention to reveal the boundless potential within every being. Zoran, their work reminds us that transformation is not a distant dream, but a reality waiting to be embraced. By following their guidance, you too can unlock the treasures of your mind, body, and spirit.